Nader in there, and McAdoo, while Kareem sits on the bench, fouled out with a half a minute to go, scored 32 points. The Celtics control the tip. So let's see if that new light for the Celtics pays off. The winner of this game, the Celtics win it. It'll be all tied 2-2 going into Game 5 Friday night on CBS at 9 o'clock Eastern. LA wins. It's 3-1 Los Angeles. Dennis Johnson takes the first shot and hits it in overtime.
Boy, did they make the Lakers defense move their feet. They found the open man. Good shot by Johnson.
Each team has 2 timeouts in the overtime. And as far as fouls are concerned, after the third foul comes the penalty. Worthy working against Bird. And Worthy ties it up with a turnaround. 22 for James Worthy. He's only in his second year.
Well, that's the matchup the Lakers are going to go to, Dick.
McHale is low, guarded by McAdoo. I think you're right. Without Kareem, it's Worthy's the man on the half court. Dennis Johnson shooting over Worthy. McHale gets the ball. New clock for Boston. We're tied at 1:15.
And with his Kareem on the bench, it's hurting them on the boards also.
Bird missing, tipped up and in. I think it was Dennis Johnson. It is Dennis Johnson, who's playing a marvelous game, has 18 points, and the Celtics are up by 2.
That's where the Celtics should have the advantage in this overtime on the offensive board.
They've had the edge 25-9, Tom, in the ball game over the Lakers. Magic bumped by Johnson with 4 seconds to go. Good defense. Nader fouled, and Parrish, I believe, is fouled out of the ball game. He has. 6th foul on Robert Parrish. So any advantage that Boston had with Kareem on the bench is dissipated as Robert Parrish fouls out. Parrish scored 25 points and had 11 rebounds, by far his best performance of this series and maybe the last 2.
You know, when a blowout happens, Dick, the team that gets blown out, they get very, very angry. And the Celtics locked the locker room door, kept everybody out, and made the entire world an enemy. And they came out smoking for this one.
But the Lakers are right with them, and Nader on the line with a chance to tie it.
And when the winner on the side of a blowout, you know, Pat Riley, all that motivation, sometimes they don't really listen.
He did what he could.
He gave it his best shot, but sometimes they really don't listen.
Well, you know, the Lakers have not played a bad ball game. Let's make that clear.
No.
The Celtics have come alive, but the Lakers have not faltered. Nader misses his first free throw in 5 tries. 1 out of 2. Celtics lead 117-116. 3:22 remaining in overtime. Cooper is on Bird. Nader on McHale. Doubled with Johnson. Feeds Henderson, and a foul. Bob McAdoo commits the foul, and that may be McAdoo's. That is his 5th. 5 fouls on McAdoo, and Gerald Henderson will go to the line to shoot.
And also, when they're double teaming the Celtics, the Lakers don't have that rejector back there, Kareem, to knock the ball away from Cutter.
Henderson misses the free throw. Misses them both, and the Lakers can take the lead. Nearly 3 minutes remaining in overtime. They were 113 in overtime. Celtics trailed the Lakers by 10 at the half, caught up to within 2 after 3 periods. McAdoo setting himself up for the shot. Nader gets the rebound, blocked by McHale. McAdoo stolen by Henderson. Cooper is back. Here's Henderson. And Henderson draws the foul. He was like a water bug trying to find his way to the basket, and he drew the foul.
Well, this is just a great steal by Gerald Henderson. McAdoo trying to put it on the floor. You better not do that against the little guys, Bobby. As Henderson picks it up, makes Cooper turn his back, picks up the foul.
So Henderson makes the free throw. 118-116. He had missed both free throws previously. He makes these, and the Celtics lead by 3, 119 to 116. Lakers have 2 team fouls, Celtics 1. The penalty comes with 3 fouls. They double Magic with Dennis, Johnson, and Henderson. Here's Worthy inside, not to be denied. James Worthy brings the Lakers back to within 1.
Well, they got to drop down a little bit to help Larry Bird against that, because Worthy's got the foot speed advantage.
At 24 points. Second to Kareem's 32. Kareem fouled out. McHale struggling from the field. This is the baseline shot, and the Lakers looking to take the lead. They have not had the lead in overtime. They had the lead throughout, I would say, 90% of regulation time. Under 2 minutes to play. They go to Worthy. Worthy gives the Lakers the lead. 26 for James Worthy. Here's Johnson going all the way to the hoop, and he's fouled. And Magic Johnson has 5 fouls. And Dennis Johnson showed his speed going to the basket.
But the Lakers are really utilizing James Worthy to fairly well in fine style. It's a tough matchup for Larry Bird, but Dennis Johnson on that up quick really took it to the defense, made Magic foul him.
2 free throws gives the Celtics the lead. 1 ties it up. Keep in mind, the Lakers, they were to win this game, will take a 3-1 edge over the Boston Celtics, and no team has ever come back from a 3-1 deficit to win an NBA World Championship Series. That's what the Celtics face right here.
I'll tell you, if the Celtics do win tonight, I think this is going to turn into one of the classic series of all time.
Well, other than the big 33-point win Sunday in Game 3 by the Lakers, this has been pretty good with 2 overtime battles.
But this is the first game that the Celtics have really found out a way to beat the Lakers.
And the Celtics have regained the lead, Thomas, with 1:42 remaining in overtime. Worthy, foul, basket. He is a devastating offensive force, a dominant player, only in his second year. You're going to be hearing a lot of James Worthy in the years to come.
Boy, they moved Maxwell on him a little bit in hopes of trying to stop him, but no way, baby. Worthy's here to stay.
And the Lakers forge in front, 123 to 121. Nearly a minute and a half remain in overtime. And James Worthy has accounted in this overtime period for most of the Laker points. Bird inside, goes up, gets the basket, and we have another tie at 123. Celtics on defense. Dennis Johnson looking over to Casey Jones.
They're really trying, looks like, to work on Larry Bird more than anything.
Here's McAdoo. Misses. McHale the rebound. The break with under a minute to go in overtime. Gerald Henderson, who's had a terrific second half. He has 13 points in the second half plus the overtime.
Right now you got to make sure you get a good shot.
Short. Loose ball. Dennis Johnson fights his way. Blocked. And a foul. And a foul inside on Dennis Johnson. Dennis Johnson's committed a foul.